Hey guys, in the last video we went ahead and finished up the HTML template. Now we're ready to convert that template into a WordPress theme. So here I have a fresh installation of WordPress. I haven't done anything to it at all. Alright, so we'll use this as our starting point. And over here you can see I have the folder open up. I just called it WP Themes. Alright, so first thing we need to do is inside of our WP Content folder, we're going to want to create a theme inside of the themes folder here. Alright, so let's say new folder, and I'm going to call this photogenic. Okay, now first thing we're going to want to create in here is a style.css file. Okay, because this is where we need to put all of our theme data. So up at the top we need to put this in a comment. So we want to format it like this. Alright, and then we need a theme name, which is going to be photogenic. Okay, we don't want that. And then let's do author. You can put your own name. Okay, next will be author URI. And you can put whatever you want here. I'm just going to put eduonics.com. I don't know why I keep giving a semicolon. Okay, next thing will be description. So for the description, we'll say photo gallery theme. And then we'll do version. Say 1.0.0. And that should be good. So what I'll do now is save this, and we should now actually see it inside of our admin area. So let's reload and then go to appearance and then themes and template. Oh, we need to create an index.php file, of course. So let's create new file and save it as index.php. Okay, and then if we go back and reload, you can now see we have photogenic. Now I do actually have a screenshot that I want to upload, so let's open up, let's see, we're going to want to go to XAMPP or wherever your WordPress installation is, and let's see, WP Themes, we want to go into photogenic. And when you want to use a screenshot, you want to call it screenshot.png. Okay, so that's what I'm putting in there. And now if we go and reload, now we have a little screenshot. Okay, so let's go ahead and activate this theme. And then if we go to the front end and reload, obviously we're not going to get anything. Okay, so now we can start to put this together. So I think the first thing to do here, one of the easiest, is just to put in the style, the CSS. Alright, so what we'll do is open up the style sheet from our HTML template, and I'm going to just copy everything and then put it right under the comment here. Okay, and we'll save that. And now, okay, so that's still not going to do anything because we have nothing in our index.php. So let's close that and let's go to index.php. And what we'll do is we'll copy everything that we have in our index.html file and paste that in and save it. And then if we go and reload, okay, so it's gonna show us all this just static HTML. Okay, none of this is coming from WordPress, so we're gonna slowly just convert it from just static markup to WordPress. Alright, so let's go to the top here. And first thing we're going to do is we need to include the correct style sheets. So what we'll do is we're going to leave this one, which is the W3 Schools CDN. And then right here, we're going to take out this style.css. And we're going to put in here PHP, blog info. And in here we just want to put in style sheet underscore URL. Okay, if we save that and then go and reload, now that style sheet's being included. Okay, we're not seeing the images because there's the path is wrong, but we'll get to that later. Alright, so that's the head area. Now another thing we want to put in here is the WP head function, and that's going to put any head content that we need, like say an extra style sheet for a WordPress plugin or something like that. So let's say PHP and then WP underscore head. Okay, and that should take care of it. And then we also want the character set. So we can go right here and say meta char set, and we're going to set that to PHP. We're going to use blog info again, and then inside here we just want to put char set. Alright, and that looks good. Now for the H1 here, I'm actually gonna make this dynamic. So we want to say PHP blog info, and we want to use name. Alright, so let's save that and see what that gives us. Alright, so let's see what messed up here. Was it this? No. Oh, what's this? Yeah, that needs to have an ending greater than sign. There we go. Okay, so WordPress themes, that's going to give us whatever the site name is, which we can change inside the admin area. And don't worry about this spacing up here. We'll get to that after. Okay, so let's see. What else do we need to do here? For the body, we actually want to include the body class function here. So we're going to say PHP body underscore class. Now this stuff I'm going to leave for now, the main content. For the footer, what I want to do is grab this, okay, whatever the name of the blog, and put that down here, just like that. Okay. Now what we're going to want to do is split this up into a header and a footer file. So what we'll do is inside our folder here, let's create a new file called header.php and also footer.php. Okay, and then let's figure out what we need to put in the header. So we want from the very top, and I actually do want to include the side here in the header file, so we want to go down to I would say this row. Okay, because from here down we want that to be in the index. So let's grab all this and we'll cut that out, put it inside the header file, save it. Okay, and then just bring this up. And then for the footer, let's figure that out. So we're going to want this to be the last div in the index, so everything under that. So we'll cut that, put that in footer, save it, and then inside index, let's just bring all this over like that. Okay, so if we reload now, you can see that all we're getting is the index file. We need to include the header and footer in this file. So let's do that, and that's extremely easy. All we need to do is say PHP get header. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing for the footer. So this will be get footer. Okay, now if we go back and reload, now it's back to normal. So let's actually change the name of the site. So if we go to, let's see, settings, general. We're going to change this to photogenic. Okay, so now that should change, and there we go. So now we have our header and footer. In the next video, we're going to start to look at the content and the posts, because we want the post to be showing in the index. Okay, so we'll get to that next.